Hello, it is I and Lid, but
Hello.
especially me. Let's get this show on the road, Lid. Also, I need to get my phone, the stream on my phone, so I can read if and when chat shows up. Oh, gotta mute that. Hmm. Oh, let me get Lee. Here we go. Oh, hold on. Yep, we're good. Oh, let me actually hold on. Let me. There we go. Now we're good. All right. So, Lid, there have obviously been a lot of Dead Simple clones and replacements in the history of video games. Oh god, this is already off to a wonderful start. I would say this is one of the better ones.
I don't know if I've played too many of them outside of just the ones for Doom.
Yeah. Can I have armor? That's the real... Okay, let me... Rockets. Alright, alright. Up. Can we... Okay, that's more health. Oh shit, there's a fifth one. Already off to a great start. You know who else was off to a great start, Lid? Joe Biden. Not I know. Yeah, no. I bring this up just because the mood today has been just some of the worst I've ever seen. Twitter. Oh god damn it! Gotta go back. I go back in and there we go. Okay, now we're gaming. We're gaming, Lid. Lid, have you been...
Speak for yourself.
Well, are you not playing Super Mario 64?
I booted it up, and then I realized that I didn't want to mess with my display options, so I just closed it again.
I can get that. Alright. I assume you were not streaming from the PS5, or watching the stream from the PS5 on Discord. Oh, that reminds me. I should stream for you.
I'm not on the PS5 right now, but if my connection gets spotty, I'll switch to it.
Okay.
I did dig my my Blue Yeti out when I got up to that though, so it shouldn't quite be it shouldn't be controller mic.
That's good. Now, I know what some of you are gonna say. Yes, I know PS5 has no games. Is Discord a game?
Discord is not a game.
You can play games on it. Did you know that, Lid?
That seems evil.
Oh, it is. They're bad mobile games.
Are they better or worse than the stuff you can play on YouTube?
I am not familiar with the YouTube mobile games. I am assuming almost similar quality. The only thing I played on Discord is a bad Counter-Strike clone that's pay to win. Because you get weapon drops at the end of every round, and you also can get, like, your dailies. And the more you play, the better weapons you get, until, you know, you're pub stomping. God, I love circle strafing. Oh boy! Oh boy, I forgot about that. Yeah, we're gonna, okay. First things first, we're gonna take out the fucking pain elementals, because, you know. God damn, I hate Lost Souls, man. Oh, there! Hold on. Problem solved. You know, I gotta give credit. It's nice that Doom 64 invincibility isn't so fucking blinding, like classic Doom invincibility is. Oh shit, we gotta start moving. Oh god, okay. So this is another thing that kind of distinguishes Doom 64. It's got a lot more tricks and traps up its sleeve.
I suppose so. I don't think that we've seen the moments where they really pull it all out.
No, we haven't seen that, but like, there weren't arrow traps in classic Doom. You know what's the one I'm thinking of, Lid? You remember the room right before the exit where it's like, here's an instant death pit, don't fall in, idiot. You know what's evil, Lid? On cartridge, if you die there, you have to pistol start the whole level.
That's awesome.
That's how they did it back then. You only got so much room for a save state. I forget if Doom 64 had, like, because it's weird that M64 is weird where sometimes they had, like, memory thing add-ons. But for some things, it's like, no, you can just save to the cart.
Yeah, you had a little thing you could put in the control.
God, that is so many fucking Hell Knights. I'm gonna try something. That's the wrong button. There it is. It's 8. Nah, that ain't. It ain't good yet. It's still okay, but it ain't. Now, if I brought the fully equipped demon key into this room.
Dawn is here.
Oh, hey, Dawn. What's up? Ah.
It's Doom time.
Oh, yes, it is. Just doing the obligatory, I killed all the monsters and it's the end of the level, so let's go pick everything up. Oh, I didn't even need that. I need that. God damn it. That was rude.
Beautiful.
I don't think there's even a yellow key in this level. I think... Let me see how we're doing on rockets, if there's anything. 28's not great, but... That's max bullets. Good to remember. If you do sharp right turns, you will never... Or sharp left turns, you will never get hit by the arrows. Health, bullets... Okay, I think we can end the level.
Yeah, you don't do like the side strafing that you do in the first few games. I don't really know any other like specific N64 quirks that people would do.
Also, for context, we are playing on the ultra-violence equivalent.
Good. Yeah, I think we talked before about like actually literally the last time was just all like, yeah, I think the only time that we were just ultra-violence was for like Plutonia.
Yeah, no. When I start doing megawatts next year, or maybe this year, I'm not gonna fucking do that shit on ultraviolence. But for Doom 1, Doom 2, and this, yeah, no, it's what is it Civi called it? The gentleman's difficulty.
The gentleman's way to play.
Yeah.
And I'll do megawads on ultraviolence.
Oh no! Come on, man, come on.
Oh.
For some reason, my super shoddy button would not switch. I hit it and nothing. Hopefully, there's health up here.
Yeah. So unless it's like a WAD specifically touting itself on difficulty, like I'll play on ultraviolence. I don't care.
Yes, thank you. That is I think what the game expected you to have for that. Okay. Let's just go. Welcome to the Hell Castles.
The Doom Odysseys.
Yeah.
They're perfectly fine.
I will not be playing Aveternity on Ultraviolence, I can tell you that right now. I'm not even sure if I'll be streaming Aveternity on Hurt Me Plenty. I can beat Aveternity on Hurt Me Plenty, I've done it before, I just don't know if I want to stream Aveternity on Hurt Me Plenty. Certainly I don't know if I can beat it on Ultraviolence. Especially not that fucking final boss.
Final boss is a bitch.
Yeah,
don't get that twisted, but I think it is worth it. Unlike,
yeah, no, I get it.
Honestly, like, what's funny is that like I'll feel that way about Aveternity, but like honestly, Sigil, I don't really feel like playing on Ultraviolence. But the difficulty is done differently.
Well, it's almost like one of those games you have a super shotgun, and one of them you do not.
Well, also the way that John Romero like started doing difficulty curves was like through ammo scarcity and like.
Lid, I forget. Like, is it around? You get the first BFG around here, right? Ooh.
I think that you can. I think in like a underground area you can.
Yeah, I think it's this level. Hey, buddy. Hey, big boy. You don't like stairs? That's good.
I think he was trying to troll you. It didn't work.
They can shoot me, but I don't think they can walk down, which we'll take that. Come on. I think you're literally lower to the ground, which I like, in Doom 64 proportionally, which I like, because it makes all the demons look taller. Okay.
Yeah, I think it adds just for the overall art direction.
Oh god! Oh god!
Just being a lot more refined, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that because they didn't. These aren't 3D models put it in, or like handcrafted models made into sprites. I think these are like. These things are like CGI creations that are Donkey Kong Country'd. They are double. They are. I do know for certain they are double higher resolution than the original sprites. Like these are a solid 480p, which the original Doom sprites love them all, but they were not.
Yeah, and I couldn't tell you exactly how they did them. You're probably right, but.
Ooh, rockets.
Yeah, I think it feeds in well to how this title especially separates itself from the first two Doom games and then all those assets. And I think is a decent, I guess, departure from like what you would have expected out of 3, where it's just all like,
yeah, going very Quake-ish is
very appropriate for the era.
Absolutely. This is the Doom of the late 90s. It's annoying not having a secret or monster counter when I open the map, but what are you gonna do? Ooh, more rockets. Look at that hell! Look at that hell range. This is when the backgrounds start getting real good.
That's where I live.
Oh yeah, it's in here, I think. Or no, oh god, no. God, that's a lot of fucking... I'm pretty sure this game does not have the same, like, 21 lost soul limit. That, I mean, well, I don't even think this version would have it. Is there a fucking game elemental I'm not here just barfing?
So they don't have the 21 limit here, but whether they're sticking entirely to N64 limits for like authenticity,
I think, whoever was, like, the main guy between this and E-Export realized, oh shit, I've been doing Hell Knight melee damage wrong. Since I first started this. And that's just that. I forget how it's wrong, but it is not the... Oh, am I not allowed to go... Do I have to flip another switch, or... No, I just go this way. Okay. Well, that's the yellow key door, so I'm gonna go a different way. You know what this music kind of reminds me of, Lid? A little, like, when it goes, when there's a little, like, warbling in the background, it kind of reminds me of Water Temple. Not that. That.
oh.
Hey, John, how's things going? I'm chilling. I'm having fun. This is there it is. That's the BFG 9000. There's a switch somewhere to fix that.
True.
Thought it was the glowing red eyes, but I guess not. Oh. No, well, can I shoot a rocket through that? No. Oh god, you can walk up that. I did not. How you doing? Oh, there's a teleportal. Okay. Interesting.
Actually, well, I'm thinking of Arab specific
No.
theming. Not the levels, but I think enough of the character and enemy designs are pretty close in relation to.
Still got a few more levels where the BFG is useful in this game. Enjoy it while you can. I've been doing fine. Just had some dinner and made some meal. Oh, that's good. I made
Just the food.
some pretty good macaroni and cheese yesterday. That felt pretty good. I also had pierogies for dinner tonight, so that was nice.
Macaroni and cheese is a staple of your diet, I see.
Oh, I don't know if Lid's internet crapped out or Lid went to bed. I'm going to assume internet until they don't show up again. I actually...
Summoned.
Was that... Oh, you're right. I see the PlayStation logo. I guess...
Yeah, let's
Jesus.
see if
Hi.
this works a little better.
You sound mostly fine. You're a little crackly in points, but no, but definitely better than you were last time you used the PS mic. So I would call this a success. Lid is for those not aware, they updated Discord on the PS5, and Lid is now you can now just use it on PS5 apparently. How's watching the stream on your PS5?
I'm not doing that. I have it up on my phone.
Ah, that's good enough. Hmm. Okay, now I need to get the blue key. How do I keep... Where is... Oh, I thought those flames were blue key. Oh. Hmm. So, Lid, have you been playing anything?
Oh, I've still been making my way through the Elden Ring DLC.
Okay. I beat episode 1 of Fallen Aces.
That's the what is it going for?
1920s melee combat thing. So, Lid,
Old-timey thing.
they don't show it in the marketing. There's a lot of superhero stuff in that game. Like, specifically, like, not like super-powered superheroes, but more just costumed vigilante superhero stuff. It's not all of the story, but you are best friends with Batman during this.
Weird.
Basically, you and not Batman also have a antagonist you had a long-term past connection with that has not been fully explained yet. It's pretty good so far. I like how it mixes stealth and melee. Basically, when you kill enemies, that breaks the weapons they hold. So the more that you stealth people, the less you have to fight people, and you can just, you know, get a bunch of free ammo and just shoot everyone up at the end. The game does also not judge you at all for going non-lethal. It is often encouraged. Where am I going?
Oh yeah, getting out of here is kind of fun. I think you gotta like hit a switch that like, okay, no, was that not it?
Maybe? I mean, I've been out of here before. I'm now wandering around the level. Looking.
I mean, maybe it's just a delay since I'm looking at Twitch instead of Discord.
Yeah, I got out of this room, and I went back, and I got a Megasphere, but now I have not... Is this anything? No. Maybe this way? No. I hit that. Oh, hey. Secret. A lot of plasma. That's nice. We take that.
I don't remember. Did they give a release date for Dark Ages?
I'm pretty sure they said 2025. I don't remember. Let me check. They just said 2025, but that's still like they showed a lot of gameplay, so even if like, oh, I guess I did something. You know what we're gonna do?
The crazy thing is, like, because of I mean, obviously, I'm sure Metroid Prime 4 will probably be a little more modern than the old ones, but just because of how, like, the levels in those games have tended to be structured, I feel like that's more, in gameplay terms, a successor to classic Doom than New Doom is, kind of.
In that there's no real vertical aiming, at least.
I mean, there is, but it's not... That's not nearly as much the focus.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't...
Like, it has a more heavy emphasis on...
I think that's definitely the case for Prime 1 and Prime 2. I don't know if it's as much the case for Prime 3. But we'll...
Perhaps not.
And Remastered,
I've still
maybe.
only played, like, the first area of Prime 3. But, like, I feel like Prime 1 and 2 still have kind of that dungeon crawly feel to them that New Doom really doesn't.
That is true. There is a lot of key hunting, essentially. Anyway. That was... The Bleeding. These hell levels have fun names. Oh, we got most of the secrets in that one. Now into Terror Core. Look at this. You know, Lid, this is what I think of when I think of Doom 64. Castle walls,
I mean,
water, and
like,
purple sky.
Just in general, like, when I think of, like, the best N64 games, like, I think of stuff like this. I think of, like, the how many different, like, planets there are in Rogue Squadron that, like, you know, the ground and sky textures are just, like,
the
stuff
same
that, like, you would never see. No, you know, like, they've just got, like, weird colors.
Yeah.
We got a purple sky here. You wouldn't see a purple sky in 7th Gen.
Yeah, because they
I wish we could have gotten, instead of, like, classic orange hell, Doom. I would have preferred purple sky over piss filter glaring at Doom 2016.
Yeah, like I feel like the more that games were able to push realism, the more that they were just like, yeah, we're just never gonna do anything fun or colorful again.
Johanna fucked this up, but using Discord on the PS5 is so funny. They added a social media app before they added games to it, which, yes, very true.
Well, there's still no games for the PS5, but back on the other topic. Yeah, no, the issue of, like, photorealism, I think really was, like... I think the beginning of the end was definitely Gen 7, where it's just, like, you had to have fucking, I don't know, people used to want to say, like, you know, Quake filter, but I think it was COD filter, where it's just, like, everything has to be brown.
And now we're also at the problem of, not only are they going for photorealism, but nowadays it's taking them 6-7 years to achieve photorealism.
Oh yeah.
Priorities are completely fucking wrong.
Yeah.
You know, simple as. And
Like,
I've been able to.
Did I see what?
See in that Mark Cerny interview, he was like, it takes them longer to make a game than it takes us to design the console now.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the part where he brought up that, like, yeah, most people use performance mode. They don't play, which is like, that's some of the, because I assumed only weirdos like us were like, yeah, we're inflating, but there's no way most people use performance mode on modding. No, we're winning, Lid. God, that is a lot of Hell Knights.
I mean, like, enough people do it for necessity reasons, but, like, also, you know, if someone's enough of a, not even like us, but just, like, enough of a gamer, they kind of figure out, like, you know, you need stable frame rate for shit to run.
No matter how much...
You gotta think, right? Like, you know, like you're saying, like, oh, people who aren't crazy, you know, people who are, like, casuals or whatever. And you know what those people are playing? They're playing esports.
Yeah! They can if you play Fortnite, you can tell real quick the difference between 60 and 30.
Yeah, like, if you're playing Warzone, you want the frames.
Well, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Where it's just all like that. Like, at that point, it's just all like, I don't care about the epic preset, like, graphics preset, and like upping my draw distance to maybe get an advantage there. It's just like, no, I need my 300 frames. I need to, yeah. I need my visibility. I need my fucking visibility. Fuck your stupid fog.
And fuck your
person I'm shooting.
Fuck your temporal, fuck your fake ass frames you're shoving in to lie and say things are running better. You know what I'm talking?
Oh yeah, the what is it? It's like the frame prediction or whatever. I forgot.
Yeah, frame generation.
Called it. Yeah, that. I remember when you started talking about that. I'm like, what are we doing here?
I know the really bad one is like the second edition. That's the one where it's like, hey, where every other frame is based on a prediction.
Well, it's the annoying thing is that those like frame predictions technologies are like built into like AMD has FSR and Nvidia has DLSS, but the thing is that like those are
DLSS
also other
2
things. Yeah, like it's like there's like FSR 1 and FSR
yeah, they're
3 and like I don't
Yeah, that's the problem. They're
can't
calling
keep track
the
of
same things sequels to each other when that's just a fucking lie.
I will maybe, and I can really only attest to this in
this layer is
concept
fun.
because even now I'm still on a 1060, so I've never done.
I'm on a 1050 Ti, so I know what you mean.
I've seen it on consoles, but my graphics card is also old enough that I don't have it on there.
Right, like I don't do ray tracing myself, right?
Fun fact, my computer I don't think could currently support Windows 11 according to Windows.
I mean, mine couldn't until January.
I'm gonna get back to that one, but like, the point being is that like, if DLSS is supposed to like offset some sort of like load directly on the graphics card itself, like, I guess that's fine, but I think that's not really a real solution, obviously.
No, it is not. It is not, like, because, and I know it's not, because Immortals of Avium sold 600 copies. Because that was the
600 more than I would have expected. Good for them, I guess.
Well, not because they're dead.
They didn't get shut down, did they? They got like massively downsized.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think they're technically not dead.
They're technically not dead, but it's
But the Reaper's having a long year, so never say never in this fucking industry.
I mean, God, we can only really assume it's gonna get worse because, of course, all these companies are really only giving an actual shit about their short-term gains.
Yeah,
they need profits, and they need profits last week. So, I mean,
that's definitely one of the years. Now it's now it is just pure slash and burn. It is just, what can we cut? How do we reduce revenue enough? And then
that's what, I mean, like, that's kind of been the song and dance even, like, before these recent years, to be honest. It's just that now you're seeing it a lot more widespread because those consequences have just spread like a virus instead of just like smaller studios taking such cuts, and then like you kind of understand, oh, well, this kind of doesn't work. Or really, it's the IPs.
Yeah.
That you would initially see take the hit.
Very true. It's so crazy this game does not have room over.
Better about how Quake Champs went.
Using the word "went" to describe Champs might be a bit generous.
Like, the game feels good. I don't know what to say. Like, launch sucked, but by the time you were able to actually get like good, consistent gameplay out of it, Bethesda was just all like, yeah, actually, fuck you. The revival of the arena shooter is dead because battle royales exist.
Yep. I mean, that's literally what happened on Unreal Tournament, the most recent Unreal Tournament. They were working on.
Remind me about that.
Yeah, the new UE. That's what happened to Lawbreakers as well.
Well, I think
No,
saying
part of it.
Lawbreakers was more than just that, but I get why you bring it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I need the red key.
Now that I'm thinking about Doom 2016 again, I still enjoy it as like more serious Sam, like at least. But...
Yeah, I think it's definitely a comp. Like the level design is good enough in those. It's. I
just don't like. The more I've talked about it, actually, with like a recent friend who hates it, the more that I'm like very hyper aware of. Yeah,
I like Doom 64, but I do feel like about around the 2/3 mark, I'm like, I kind of get burnt out a little bit. There we go.
I think like, and this can honestly apply to any dungeon crawler, to be quite honest with you, that like, I don't think you're supposed to play them in one sit, like play through the whole thing in one sitting. And it's not even just for a matter of like, no amount of like ingenious level design is really gonna save the part that like, you know, you're crawling around through dungeons looking for keys and then doing that song and dance 32 times over. And it doesn't help when it's games like, you know, Doom 1, Doom 2, like, you know, the vanillas, where it's just like, yeah, it starts high and then just like, you're kind of very tired by the end of it.
Yeah. Come here. I know you're gonna be a problem later, so... I do... this thing isn't, That's so funny that my auto-aim works and theirs doesn't.
And theirs doesn't. Yeah, I love cheesing the auto-aim, and especially in Ultraviolence Doom 2 megawatts. My bestie.
Jesus,
my bestie.
There are a lot of them there.
My bestie.
It's not. Yeah, let's go find that yellow door. That's the wrong way. That's where I came from. Oh, is it heat? No, that's the red door. Start of the level. Don't think it's down here. Maybe it is. I don't know. Hold on, let me look at controls. What's the zoom out button on the map?
Is there such a thing?
There should be. Q. Okay. That's better. I think. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. Wait, no, that's not it. Oh, hey, I think that's it. Yes, that was it. Cool. God, I love that falling out of the eyeball falling out animation.
It's pretty good.
Oh, okay, we're schmoovin'.
We're gaming. We're gaming.
Woo!
Yeah.
It's big boy season. Hold on. I think the way they want me to do this is... Oh yeah, there's a thing at the end of this elevator. What is the point of this? Oh, it's so you can strafe run alongside that. Okay, I see. And then you can go in here.
Yup. I think you can make that. Yeah.
Oh.
Big shit. It's okay.
Yeah, we made it back. Nice. Okay. Boom. Alright, where? Alright. Red key. Now we go to the red key door, which is here, I think. Yes. I thought that's... Nice. Okay. Oh, fuck! I thought, okay. Okay. I feel good ending here. Oh, time for the secret exit this level, and this is one. It might be the Doom 64 map for me. It's not my favorite map, but when I think of Doom 64,
but like you show that. Yeah, this is how you sell Doom 64 to someone who's never played it.
A big, giant, evil mountain of hatred, temple of hatred that you gotta climb the fucking to the top of.
And purple skies.
Yep. Also baby crying. Very important.
How far off is there's another map that's like this where it's just like a big temple you need to get up through where like...
You mean the green one? That's like the second to last one.
No, I want to say it's like a blue one. But like,
Oh, I think I know that
like,
one.
It's just like the level I think of, like just like the way that they frame it, like right when the mission starts. It's just like it's like.
I think I know which map you're talking about. Yeah, that one's
intense.
like 2 or 3 levels away. Look at that asshole up there. Okay, so we have done the first lap. Hello, come out here. I'd rather fight you here than out there.
Nar.
Ah, that's where the third projectile was coming from. Let's take the teleportal. Oh fuck. Is that a Mancubus down there? Or... Oh yeah, that's some. How are we doing on? Yeah, we can kinda. Oh fuck! I thought it was safe to. Oh, but dang, we only took barely any damage from that. Hello! Goodbye. Oh. Look at that rotating face texture. 1997 was... Look at these candles. Oh.
It's really good.
It's so good. This is video gaming. Man. What's that like fake YouTube channel that's showing itself as like a conservative YouTube university?
PragerU?
Yeah, I'm thinking of that clip where David Prager, who's like the main guy of it, is just like talking about needs, and he's like, I want my mommy, I want my bottle. Every time I hear that made me cry. It's just like, yeah.
I forgot about that. I didn't need to remember.
I think you did. I disagree. I think you did. You did right.
I'm mad. I'm mad.
She mad.
Okay, fine. Now I gotta remember some other bullshit.
Oh, okay, we hit
fucking Jordan Peterson going like, the rat goes like this. The rat goes like this. Okay, so the rat goes like this.
No, it doesn't go. The rat goes like this. He goes, and the rat goes like this. And the rat goes like this.
I wasn't even trying to do an impression, but if I need to do the Kermit Frog impression.
Okay, let's head up here. Hello. Alright. But yeah, Lid, I have good news. I have not played a single demo this week.
Oh.
Next Fest is truly over.
We're free. We're free to play video games that are out.
Yeah. I might pick up RZ sometimes this week.
Did you know that Riven remake is out?
I think I did know that, actually. Yes. I'm not gonna...
I got a notification about it and I was like, what? Already? I thought that... I didn't even know that had a date, let alone was now.
I'm sorry, Lid.
Your time will be consumed.
You need to delve deep into aggressively hostile point-and-click puzzles right now.
Not right now.
Not right now.
I can wait. I didn't even think it was coming out. I was ready to wait for it. I can keep waiting.
There are some things where I'm like, I could have waited. I was looking forward to waiting for you, but why'd you come out so early? Cough, cough, Penny's big breakaway.
Oh. Well, hey, when you're done waiting, maybe they'll have patched it some more.
That's the fucked up thing. It's July and we're still like, maybe they'll patch it more. Lynn, I don't know if we talked about this. What the fuck is Shovel Knight is Yacht Club doing with that Shovel Knight re-release? What's their fucking plan? Because this seems wholly unnecessary.
The plan is to sit on this pile of gold forever and never actually make it.
And why'd you say Mina the Hollower was coming out in 2023, yet you can't give a date for it in summer 2024?
Who knows?
Yeah. Video games take too long, man. And yet sometimes they don't. That's the upsetting thing. They've trained us to wait for years. And now it's like, oh no, everything's happening at once. I will say it's nice that, like, until Zelda, all I basically have to care about are indie games. So I got, like 2.5 months. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what comes out before then. Monkey Ball just came out. I probably won't pick that up quite yet.
I think Eli's waiting until he's done with that. He's going to jump into that immediately after Elden Ring, so I will be sure asking for their opinion on that. Do I need to go back to ground level?
Of Elden Ring left.
For you, that's saying something.
Like I'm at the point where I'm pretty sure I think that I have found all of the end points where there is just a boss and that's the end of that path aside from the final guy.
So now it's like, alright, time to buckle down and get good. Alright, well, okay, here's the thing, Lynn.
Well,
I saw...
What I was actually doing last time I was playing it was I stopped, like I did some of the minor dungeons, but I stopped trying to progress in the DLC and was like, now that I've got a bunch of DLC weapons and stuff, I'm gonna see if I can beat Millennia now.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
And I could not.
Damn. What was I gonna ask? Oh, Eli got a little upset at the game today. You know why?
I feel like I saw a couple tweets from him getting upset about different things.
Stealth Section Forest is what I was referring to. How bad? As someone who has a higher tolerance, not necessarily a high tolerance, how do you feel about its stealth section?
It's not that bad, but I had equipment that probably let me kind of cheese it.
Ah! Did you simply backstab the guys instead?
No, you can't kill them.
Oh. I guess I have to take the elevator back up. Am I missing something? Where do I go?
I think that there's also, like, it took me until, like, my second time trying to go through that area to find it, but there's also, I think, a couple different routes through that section, and one of them I don't think is quite as bad.
Oh, I guess I gotta take the armor. Oh no, that's regular armor. Cool. Alright, I think we have unlocked progress. Yay! We can now go up to the... That's rude. Come on, man. Oh, that's right, I forgot there's, like, the top of the moat. This really does give you, like, a good, like, kind of build engine. Like, this feels like an actual, like, castle to an extent.
Yeah, I was saying earlier that, like, you know, like, thematically, like, this is also just, like, pretty era, like, era fitting in mind with Blood. Especially the, I think it's the first, the levels.
Yeah.
Is this the level where to get to the secret you just need to like platform
Into an invisible wall? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's literally fucking Blood.
Let me see if I can find it. I think it's right over there.
The only thing that would make it better is if you ended this level specifically, they ended up doing like the gargoyle chants and the really claps. Just like Blood.
This ain't Blood. This game doesn't have chain gunners.
The ones that fucking pre-aim you. I swear to God.
I'm sorry, are you not dynamiting every single corner? Yes, I know that game is also full of open areas. Just pretend it isn't.
I mean, look, I've played enough tactical shooters to where I'm used to pre-firing myself, but, you know. It's just funny that we got a lot of that treatment in 1997. And then people since 2017 were just all like, oh yeah, we can do that too.
Well, we at least took care of the big problem from a distance. Hmm. Is that partial invisibility? I think it is. I don't know how effective it is in this. Or if I even wanted to grab that, but I haven't. Oh, where's the red key door? I think it's... don't think it's in here. Oh, I think it's on top floor. You know, that was a good example of something. Projectiles arc downwards, which for most enemies is like, that's pretty fine and reasonable. Doom 64 Cyber Demons are assholes, because they have splash damage all for days. They're just like, oh. Now, granted, I usually, by the time that I have to fight Cyber Demons, I have a double upgraded Unmaker. Which, you know, is nice. But you don't always have that.
Kind of, I remember it being kind of weird when I went through, like, to get, like, the achievements or whatever, when I went through, like, a hard mode, true ending, is that, what you call it?
I believe so, yeah.
When I went for that, was that because the Unmaker is so good, it was probably, aside from just like getting into the secret levels, it was probably like much easier than playing through the game quote unquote normally.
Oh,
yeah, no, it is a fucking crap. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. I think it's around here somewhere. I think it's at the bottom of... yes! Here we go. Let's go. Let's also simplify this a little bit. That's enough. We don't need to waste too much plasma. Oh, hey, more! Thank you. You know what? I normally wouldn't use another one, but they are all bunched up together, so... that did not do as much damage as I thought. There we go. That's a good death cry. very nice that the single little pity health points give you double in this game.
Yeah.
What the what? What the? What swear has 5 characters, Lid? What the bitch is this?
What the bitch?
Hey, Beavis. What the bitch is this?
I like to think that it's like when like a Twitch chat just has its settings to censor some like random word. like 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 when a streamer is like, what? It censored boobs or something like that.
Or what was it? It censored killed? Or whatever it was with 14 on Xbox?
Oh yeah. I forget what it was. But yeah, there was some basic like gameplay, like social act. Some like normal word got caught by the filter just on Xbox, I think.
Yes.
Like it was just Xbox's filter is for some reason set way more aggressively.
Here's the yellow door. Oh, it's down here, I think. Yes. Oh, shit. Hey, buddy. That's not the right exit. Oh. Well, ain't that something? So I guess the question now is, have I done all the steps necessary? Or is there some additional step I need to do to be able to make the jog? So right now I just need to run back to the elevator so I can get inside. Okay. Oh, yep. Yeah, alright. I think we can do it. Nope. So I have to remember, like, where do you run into? Oh, it's... Yeah, they have an arrow. Actually, hold on. Let me show. It is kind of an arrow platform into here, which I'll give them credit. That's good. Like, go here, stupid. But you're not gonna tell from that angle. Anyway, second secret level. The lair. I believe yes. You smile. What strange place have you stumbled upon? The demons did not expect you to survive this far. You feel their demonic presence waiting for you. Taste their guts. In a second. Bathroom. Alright, I'm back. Let's keep moving. Hopefully I won't have to accidentally hard reset this level.
Oh.
Let me look at the level order again, because I want to try and remember where I want to stop. Okay, I still have a couple levels I want to do after this. Not that there were any near close, but, you know. Ideally, we will get to right before the... Oh, God. Also, the keys are now skulls, as in Doom tradition. Come here.
Eli is here.
Eli,
Hello.
what's up? How are you?
I was playing Shard of the Archery, and I decided I'd reach a good point to stop for the evening, so
Okay.
let's stop and say hi.
Eli, have you acquired Monkey Ball yet? I know you haven't started it because I would have seen you tweeting about it.
No, I have not. Just because I got this game from the library, it's like I feel like I shouldn't buy anything until I finish.
That makes sense.
But
will you be getting Monkey Ball on PS4 or Switch?
Isn't it only on
Switch.
Switch?
Oh yeah, it is only on Switch. Well, you know
is it
how
on PC too, or is it only on Switch?
it's only on
Pretty
Switch.
sure it's only on Switch.
I will be getting it though, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, no, definitely.
Because apparently it is the first good one in like 20 years. So.
Alright, here? No, wait, that's where I came from. Oh. Oh god, they are relentless. Yeah, chain guns preferable here. So how are you liking...
You've been playing...
Oh, I didn't realize that was there. Me or Lid?
I was gonna say, Lid, you've been playing Shard of the Air too, right?
Yes.
So I've gotten up. Basically, the only thing I haven't done is the final dungeon.
I've got a few bosses left, but in terms, like, I'm pretty sure that I've hit every like end of each path aside from the final boss.
Yeah, I haven't done any of the final area at all, but I've beaten every major boss that's not there.
Oh, there it is,
Mostly really
Lid.
good. Much more good bosses.
Would you say it is your favorite From Software DLC so far?
I want to first. I want to finish it, and then I want to think about it.
That's fair. There it is, in its seizure-inducing glory.
That's kind of the thing. Is like I feel like I would need to play through it multiple times.
Yeah.
to know-
What? Okay, before Erdtree dropped, would you say you had a favorite DLC for...
I mean, for me, it is hard to pick between Notorious of the Abyss and the Old Hunters, and those are both excellent. Shard of the Airtree is great, but the only thing is, there's like one huge dungeon, and then the rest, well, I think well designed, are on the smaller side. Which that would be like my only thing. There's one boss that's a fucking goddamn pain though. But,
Are you talking about Commander Gaius?
yeah, fuck that guy.
Oh, that was rough.
I'm glad I'm the only one. What the fuck?
They were like, you know what this expansion needs? A real hard dude in armor. And they gave it to you.
Well, you know what that Commander Gaius is?
I wish they gave us a dude in armor. I honestly, like, am I crazy? Aside from, I know who the final boss is. I feel like there have really not been that many dudes in armor.
There's, well, I guess, you know, she's not a dude, but there's Relana.
What is his gimmick then?
He is King Baldwin from Twilight Princess.
Yeah,
Oh!
basically.
Wait, King Bulbin. Who's that? Is that the
The orc guy with the
Oh, okay, big club. Got it. I based on your tone and his name, I was like, is he a big punch guy? Does Dark Souls have a big punch guy?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
you fight him right before the final boss.
By the way, I know who the final boss is too, and at this point, I have also just seen it on Twitter. But I found in-game people saying who the final boss is before you go there. I wasn't sure if you did.
I found, like, NPCs who were confused that in retrospect, I presume if I had an item to present them or something, they would have been like, yeah, that's who the final boss is, by the way.
That is exactly what happened. I gave a character an item, and he was like, "Well, wait, is that what's going on? That's fucked up. That's so. This is what you're gonna have." Like he literally just tells you this is what's gonna happen. It's fucked. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Other than really like, I'd say there's maybe a couple bosses I'm on, and then like the rest are really good.
Like, I'd say, like, in general, like, like, the way that they've made them hard is, like, I feel like they're a lot less spongy than the bosses from the main game, but they're, like, much more aggressive, and I feel like I prefer that compared to, like, the last, like, half a dozen bosses in base Elden Ring's endgame, where it's all like, everything has 2 phases with their own health bar, and good luck.
Okay, I do really like Horley. He's great. And I don't think he's that, like,
Hold on, I'm gonna look up how to do this and if I can still do this. Because I kind of
No,
remember.
you're right. Like, there's bosses where it's like I get hit really, really hard, but also I say, oh, their health bar is going down like reasonably well, so it like feels fair.
Yeah.
Okay, shoot that. Oh, okay. That's all you gotta do. Got it. Alright.
So besides Commander Guys, did you find the other, let's say, writer boss? That is writing
Are
something?
you talking about the one,
we got it!
Yup.
the one in, what's it
The
called?
one that double teams you.
The Tomb Chasm or whatever?
Yeah. I love that guy. It's so funny. Like they wombo combo you. It's great.
Lid,
Beautiful gun.
Lid, we have already now arguably hit the point where the Unmaker is the best weapon in the game. And it's only going to get more broken. You know what's funny? Unmaker is not used anywhere in the Doom 64 initial material. I forget where it's like a Mr. X thing where it's like it was something that people attached it to, but okay, now how do I leave?
Andy, so obviously I can see that you're playing Doom, but like what are you playing specifically?
Doom 64, the Doom exclusive for the Nintendo 64 on modern ports.
I thought so because I've actually played this game.
This game's so cool.
Yep. And then it got released for PC 4 years ago.
And it had an unofficial port for over a decade. I'm just, you know,
It was not something I was good at.
yeah,
I did
no.
check it out. I think it actually, from what I remember, has good level design. I'm just really bad with it.
No, I get that, and you can at least appreciate this fantastic art style.
Yeah, I think like I appreciate the like almost crawly element of it.
Yeah. You know who?
Like Doom, like the older good Doom games.
It's also interesting
They
to
are
think
just
that this
meant to be
game. Well, do you know who the original developers of this were, Eli?
Is it Midway?
Yes. Because fun fact, so what happened was sometime in like 1994 or 95, the president of Square Enix came into the office of the president of Nintendo, and he was like, "Listen, we literally can't fit Final Fantasy VII on a cartridge. We're sorry, but this is how it's got to be." And then the president of Nintendo proceeded to swear out the president of Square, preceding a lot of other third parties to jump to PlayStation. So when they were left, they basically had... Midway was basically at the start of, like, 1995, 96, the only third party they had left other than arguably Rare, who was basically second party at that point. Which is why there were a lot of Mortal Kombat games on N64.
And a lot of Midway racing games.
Yeah,
Let's not forget those.
that's true. Those they did make cool stuff. I forget. So Sub-Zero, the Sub-Zero game did not come to PS1, right?
I couldn't tell you.
I would assume it didn't.
I don't
You know what's
anything
funny?
about Mortal Kombat.
Back on the Nintendo
fun.
64, Nintendo lost all their third parties because they insist on using cartridges. But now they're also insisting on using cartridges, and games are just coming to the Switch and PC.
Yeah. You know, I don't think we look back as a culture and look at being like how kind of desperate and funny UMDs are a concept. Of like somebody being like, "No, we have discs on a handheld. We swear these are totally discs on a handheld." Meanwhile, they had to put it in the contraption to get it to work.
Well, I mean, to be fair, right? Like, I mean, you know, like even though DS games came in cases, so many people just threw them away.
That is true. I was bad about that. I regret that.
Like, I guess it's just because like it's.
Well, it was that, but you know what else part of the problem with finding DS cases is, Lid? GameStop also threw them away when you gave it used copies. Because it's like, oh, we get a higher markup on cartridge only.
Like, I guess it's like I guess the reason people might have thrown them away was like cases are big and it's a portable, so if you want to take them someplace that reduces volume.
I just didn't think of it. I was just like, yeah, why would I keep... And like, I'm like, in hindsight, it's like, I should have kept the fucking plastic cases, because they're useful. Oh, hey, Crusty Sean Bean. What's up? Alright, this level. Oh, this level has maybe the most Hell Baron shuffling of any level in Doom 64. Oh, Lid! I also think next level might be the hardest level in the game. Let me double check. Because I got the map.
Yeah, remind us the name.
So right now we are on Dark Citadel. Yes. So for context, Lid, that's the room where you go outside and immediately start getting hit with homing projectiles, and you have to run into a room with like a bunch of fuck that, with a bunch of like arachnotrons and like other shit.
Oh.
That level's
It's definitely the hardest start. I'll say that.
I feel like once you get a feel for like how it tracks you,
It's not that, it's just really aggressive, and it's not even the opening. It's like, the opening's a dick move, especially because, I don't know if you know this, if you try and hide in the opening room, they will spawn the homing projectiles in there.
oh,
Well,
But it's also the room you leave to go into is like, oh shit, this is a really tense fight. This room, I think, this level, I think, also has... Oop, no. Oh, God. Oh, or yeah, no, Arachnotrons. This is the point where you throw Arachnotrons in the base game. Thank you, Hectic. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I think Super Shotty's the best here. I love how they just melt. That's a nice touch. I think we talked about Babe 2 Eli. Oh, fuck
Yeah.
you. Fuck you.
yup.
Did you see that shit? I'll recreate it for Lib. I'm willing to do that.
did you fall in the hole?
Yeah, I fell in the fucking hole. I saw that armor and I was like, oh, I could use that. And then the game went, no, you could use being in this fucking hole. How about that?
You got
They had the big brain when
trolled.
they were designing the level.
Yup.
And this is a game with no fucking checkpoints on cartridge.
Nobody fucking played it back then.
That's not true.
Eli just said he did.
No, Eli played the new version.
Yeah, no, I did not play it on before.
Imagine playing this on an
Not
N64.
that old.
You know, here's a question.
I
Do you-
couldn't believe
now
it.
that there's like a fancy big boy tier for the Nintendo Switch Online games, do you think they'll re-release OG Doom 64 on that? I mean, they did Turok.
I don't know why they would.
I don't know why they did Turok.
You see, like, part of me is like, I don't know why, like, Microsoft/Bethesda would let them, but then I remembered they put Perfect Dark on.
Yeah, they do that all the time. But yeah. Okay, can we shift? Oh, this is the starting point. Okay. Take that. You know what? I'm gonna get out. Yeah. No need to waste super shotgun ammo.
Wait, have you met Igon in Shadow of the Air Tree?
I don't think so. It doesn't ring a bell.
Okay. You will, when you hear his voice actor, you'll remember this guy. He's giving 130%.
I think I forgot to hit a... Yes, I did. Okay. I don't know what that switch did, but it did something.
Andy, so the next game I'm gonna play, Metroid Prime Remaster.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me know how you like the new controls.
Yeah.
I might, depending on if, assuming it comes to Switch Pro, I might buy finally Bite the Bullet and get like a DualSense or a controller like that has gyro in it that's not Xbox, so that I can properly appreciate Prime 4. Because I know you're not going to be all over it, but I know I will want gyroscope when I play that game.
I turn gyro off whenever.
Even in Ocarina of Time 3D?
On everything. Like, I don't.
Wow. Okay.
Gyro.
Hard disagree.
Yeah, I think it's okay for yeah, Ocarina 3D.
Oh, what the fuck?
I would
Oh,
rather
Take your
have
time.
that was
rather have
nice.
the back controls gyro. Like, I just don't like it.
You know what? Let's show off what this puppy can do.
Delete.
Just fucking... And it's, again,
Delete.
it's so good. I love this weapon so much.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous.
Yeah, this is the Hell Knight room. How much do I got? Yeah, it's still... Like, it's not at Melt Cyber Demons tier yet, but it's still pretty useful. Unfortunately, I do not have enough plasma ammo. How am I doing on this? That's not what I meant. There we go. Yeah, we'll just...
I want to get Super Monkey Ball and the new.
I think the next game that I think there's a thing that I'm definitely looking at is I'm probably gonna pick up Shim whenever that drops. At least in terms of new releases. Don, you know what's fucked up? Summer Games Fest 2024 came by. We still have no fucking idea when Ultra Kill Episode 3 is dropping. Really? Not that big into Ultra Kill?
I tried it at first. Don't hate it. It just kind of sucks that, like, enough, you know, retro shooters at this point are movement button.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Whereas, like, you know me as a Quake player, so it's all like, oh, well, your skill set is basic, but you're able to do so much with it as you learn, and you build momentum off of it, like, quite literally.
Yeah. For context of what Ultra Kill plays like, Eli, your character can toss a coin into the air, shoot it, and then that does, like, explosive damage to everything in a bubble around the coin. And it is, like, the size of an actual coin. In a first-person shooter. Yeah, you aim at manually, and if you hit it, you deal massive damage.
That's
So it's like it's a risk of, I guess, a small.
Yeah, yeah.
It's, you know.
And well, the game does have a style system, so that's part of it.
Yeah, and like I think, you know, for enough of that game loop, it's really fucking cool. Like you can parry your own shotgun blast to do more damage. Like that's probably my favorite, to be honest, but
Oh shit.
for enough of a game that kind of like wants to make like movement a really big dynamic, there's not much, well, dynamic to it. It's like, actually, you know what, I feel like this might be a decent comparison. You know how, like, enough people will complain about, like, I think it's with, like, 3D Sonic games for having a boost button?
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is.
I can kind of get that comparison. Not much higher. I'm doing very well.
They added a spin dash to the new Monkey Ball, and I was worried about it, but apparently people said, no, it's good because you can't just use it from a stop. it basically is a momentum extender.
So you already have to have momentum to
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of mechanically more like the drop dash. Interesting.
Yes.
I can respect that more than just.
That's
if you
that.
just, like,
Oh,
started
so
off
that's speedrunners are gonna fucking love that.
Yeah, like
Monkey Ball speedrunners are some of the most, like, I know all speedrunners are like sickos, God bless them. Monkey Ball speedrunners are some of the most supreme sickos I've ever seen.
and here's how I know that they made this game for sickos. You can I was read this in a review. You can like calibrate how your movement is on the stick.
Oh, they know.
Now my only thing is, it's a Sega game, and those tend to go on sales like pretty easily. So I could wait like a few months.
You could.
But in a few months, that's also when other stuff's gonna be coming out. So
Yeah, in a few months there's gonna be Mario and Luigi and Zelda. Oh no, why did I hit that?
you're just on the grind set.
That Mario and Luigi looks so fucking good. I'm so excited for that. I'm so happy that it's not just a remake.
I hope it's good. Like, it looks really good. I'm just hoping that it's not just a good trailer.
Yeah.
But I feel like we'll see, like, more previews of it, and that'll be a determining
I
factor.
think I want to use this now. No, I think there's a later fight I want to use this for. Just I'm forgetting something.
Andy, how happy are you to be playing the game with built-in save states?
It's pretty nice. I don't mind it. Honestly, I probably should. Like, playing it is like, yeah, I should probably rebind that, but it's just,
That thing is much.
I'm very happy to be playing a game without a strict timer.
Well.
Yeah, those have been going great.
Like, I like Pikmin 1, I think it's cool, but it is definitely, like, every single thing that I do matters, and that is, minute to minute, kind of exhausting.
Well, I'm excited for you next week to get to the hard area.
Oh, yeah. I bet you are. More rockets, that's good. More shells, always welcome. How do you feel about pasta shells, Eli? Like stuffed shells?
I don't like them.
Interesting. Just not a big ricotta guy, or...?
I'm not a big ricotta guy.
Same, honestly.
Yeah.
But I can like them. I think I mentioned this on stream earlier, Eli, but I made some mac and cheese yesterday, and it was very good. It was nice to have one good thing last night, because oh boy. Oh boy. I know you didn't watch it, but you woke up to see how everyone reacted to last night.
No, I was fighting a boss in Elden Ring that was like really, decrepit and decaying. So I feel like in a way I did kind of watch it.
Yeah, man. I feel so. You should call your MSNBC watching parents. Mine are kind of shook after tonight. It's rough. It's a bad time.
Yeah. I feel like this just keeps happening, is that I will say something and then they will get mad at me, and then like a certain amount of time later they will just end up agreeing with my position.
That's a good thing. That's good.
Like it happened with, for instance, when I said that Elon Musk is an asshole. My dad got mad at that, and now he kind of agrees. Even though he owns a Tesla, he still agrees. It's like, no, that guy's an asshole. He says, I like the Tesla, but I think he's an asshole. Progress. And also, I said, it's like, oh no, this is not going to be like a month-long pandemic. This is going to be a long time. And I was right.
You sure? Friend of the show, Gondola, famously, in January, and then tweeted again in March, every like 2 months subsequently as a joke because they knew what had happened. January of 2020 tweeted, "Oh, we're not going to be talking about this COVID shit in like 2 months."
Yeah, it was an ongoing bit.
He managed to make it to work back into like not an embarrassing, but just recognizing like, oh yeah, no, I fucked up. But it is very funny to be like, you were wrong. You were so wrong.
Well,
It's crazy how old Biden seems in 2020, and now that's gone.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, the thing is, I think 2020 Biden was rough at points, but it was probably like fine enough that if he ran in 2016 when he should have, and he could have run for re-election off of that and won, it would still be fun.
Yeah.
Now it's like, ooh. Oh, thank God.
Now it's like the New York Times is saying you should not run.
Yeah.
Do you know how bad that is? But yeah, I did not watch the debate because I knew exactly what was going to happen.
I didn't watch the debate, but I was on Twitter and I was tabbing in like every 15 minutes or so, and it would just be the worst, and I would feel dead inside.
No, like when I died to a boss, like there would be, because I'm playing on PS4, some load time. So I would check Twitter. It would just, everyone's mood just got worse and worse.
Oh, that's something I could say about Fallen Aces. And it's on my PC because I have 16 gigs of RAM and a good SSD. Fallen Aces has kind of noticeable load times. They're not like game ruining or whatever, but they are like, oh, yeah, those are definitely.
I'm kind of surprised. That's a boomer shooter, right?
It's more of a Thief Life, so it does make sense of like, oh yeah, you're probably loading in a lot of stuff, relatively speaking, in a tight area, but it's still like, eh.
Yeah.
Also, it is in an early access, so hopefully that'll be something. Oh, that's the Switch they probably want. That'll be patched out. But who knows? Like these bookshelves. Where are they? But yeah, no, it is. It is a bad vibe.
So, like, the last weekend, Esther had said something to the effect of, I found something in Shadow of the Air Tree that Eli will hate more than
Oh, we brought this up a little earlier. The Stealth Forest.
Yeah. Yeah, but here's the thing. I thought she meant the Spider Scorpion enemies, which were fun. I hated them. I thought, oh, that's what she means. No, it was the goddamn stealth level.
Of course. Now, here's a question.
I beat it, by the way. I beat that whole
Within
level.
the context of frustrating stealth forests, my mind goes to Breath of the Wild Lost Woods. How is that?
It's not that different.
Ooh. Yeah, I was gonna ask.
No, I would say this one is more similar to, I guess, like a less frustrating version of like Snake Eater. From what I played before I turned that off because it was bad. And that like you had to hide in grass.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to do that a little bit in Tears of the Kingdom Lost Woods, or Breath of the Wild Lost Woods. Tears of the Kingdom Lost Woods is great. Especially because I didn't have to do any of the trials, because I already had enough hearts for... Well, actually, no, it wasn't Smash Sword, but I remember there was something that I could have skipped past.
No, like when I was playing this stealth, I was like, this reminds me of this game I don't like, but it's not as egregious. So I got through it. It was really scary, actually. But then there's something after that. So.
What's worse, Breath of the Wild, Lost Woods, or Gerudo Fortress? Yeah, because I probably, but I remember getting to Gerudo Fortress and being like, oh, this is worse than I remembered. Oh no. Because you have to go back and start from the beginning so much.
I feel like the Lost Woods thing is like longer. And
it's
more
easier
annoying,
to brute force Gerudo Fortress.
I don't know about that, but I do feel like the understanding the Gerudo's like lines of sight and stuff, I feel like is less reliable.
That's true. God, there's so many enemies down here. Like, man, I'm just trying to look for health. I don't need...
I saw Doom Eternal's on sale. Did I get that, Andy?
I think I already own it. I will say, good deals. I saw Witcher 3 was like $3, $4, and it's like, oh, that's absolutely right. I mean, I know that game's like, that's the thing that we can talk about, is that, like, I think...
finally pick it up, then.
There are enough games that are like over 5 years old that's like, here's a 25 to 30% sale. It's like, fuck you.
Did you see my post that, like, when I saw people talking about the Steam sale, I was like, oh, I'll go see what's on there. And the first thing I see on the front page is 10% off Balatro.
Well, that came out this year.
That did come out like recently, so but it is like...
Why is it the first thing on the front page?
That is true.
On there?
Because it's one of the most played games on Steam right now.
Yeah, but no,
Yup.
I will have to give Balatro a good solid chance by the end of the year, because given how many people have played it and liked it, I need to judge it myself.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
No spoilers, Eli. I quite liked this week's One Piece. Oh, I'm also liking this week's Spy X Family. It's been good for the past couple weeks. You know what they've been doing? No, not heavy spoilers, like very, very minor. Just
sure. It doesn't really matter. Yeah.
They've been doing the schoolmaster's backstory of him fighting in the war and his like long and his like past deceased love interest, and it's been real good stuff. It's been like, oh wow, yeah. It kind of feels like a more like brutal version of It's a Wonderful Life, like specifically the war flashbacks and that.
It's a Wonderful Life is maybe a little more brutal than people remember.
Yeah, no, definitely.
By the way, speaking of Spy X Family, you know what came out today?
Spy X Anya.
Yeah, it's Game of the Year, obviously.
I saw it on the Nintendo Direct. How do I get to the top of here? I saw it on Nintendo uploaded a trailer. I'm like, oh yeah, that thing exists. What do I do down here? There's no reason there's no way it's just here's some dudes, have fun. Like, it's gotta be... Is there one of these that I can, like, lower? Or... Oh, that's progress at least.
Yeah, so I got a staff in Shadow of the Erdtree that lets me cast both kinds of magic with it. So That's been really fun.
Man.
I have not messed around with much of the new magic stuff. I've got a couple melee weapons that I've been messing with, but I kind of feel like they're still not necessarily gonna replace my usual stuff.
Okay, yes, this is
Well,
the fight.
there are a couple really kind of busted spells. I'll say that. Not some of them are, fun, but whatever, right? But a couple of them are crazy. One of them might have made Command to Gaius easier, but I don't know. It's just I'm theorizing that could have worked. Even then, I don't know for sure. But also some cool new Spirit Ashes I've liked.
How do I get back up there?
I got a Spirit Ash as like a reward from one of the minor dungeons, and I was like, oh, this was a reward for like beating this boss. It must be pretty good. And then I leveled it all the way up to +10, and I was like, oh, compared to this like mimic tier, it's almost useless.
I found some I have a couple I still want to use Mimic here in some situations, but
It's real
there are
nice
a
being able
couple
to
that I
spam
like
rockets
that
with
are
invincibility.
probably better than Mimic tier, in my opinion.
Like, I'm sure they exist, but it just sucks that until like people have like gone and found them and like made like guides and stuff, like you're not gonna know until you've already spent all the upgrade materials to find out.
Now, where to go?
By the way, Rai just texted me that he killed Millicent in his playthrough.
What?
Was it on purpose, or?
How could he?
No. I guess he thought that she was an enemy, even though she's not.
Unbelievable.
One thing I do like about how they approach summons in Airtree is like in the base game, like even like the harder bosses, like we'll let you stroll in, summon, like get a sandwich, and then like come back to start the fight. In this they don't. Like you actually have to.
Yeah.
If you do that when the boss the boss will just fuck you up if you try to do it. You might be able to tank a hit, but like maybe not either. So that's a good change. I think like finding an opening is a better way to do it, and also because of how like the ash upgrades you find work. Like you might not have a max thing, and I don't, so it's not like they're not going to last the whole fight.
Yeah.
So it's like you better do this quick, or like the last boss I just killed, it's like the last 25% was just me, and it was stressful but in a fun way, to try to do it in time.
Trying to see if there's any way I can how I get to the top of these, but I don't remember, or if there's any like ammo and stuff I missed down here. Wait, do you remember?
What are you trying to do?
Trying to remember if there's.
Where are you? I haven't been looking at the video.
I'm in the library section. I came back down here after winning the big fight. Before going on, I just want to see if there's anything down here that I missed that would be useful. Because I know there's stuff on top of here, but I forget how you're supposed to. Oh. Well, that's something I forgot. Hang on. Okay, I think... Yeah, and that's obviously a bunch of corpses. take the bullets. What if... Hold on. Does that... No. No. I guess there's nothing that I can, like, figure out immediately. But I don't know, maybe I'm just dumb. No, I thought that was something that I might be able to shoot. No, I've been there already. Whoa. Let me. Can you hear the fireworks in the background, chat?
I can't even hear them.
I can't hear it either.
They're there. Yeah, it's like I think last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, all the little shops popped up and we're like, "Hey, you want fireworks? We got fireworks."
We sell fireworks around these parts.
And they will be open.
Mm-hmm.
And they will be open, and then they'll be closed for months, and then the Spirit Halloweens will move in.
As is the circle of life.
Exactly. Come on.
Last night I had this. I went to this place in Philly that has a really great selection of beer, and I.
Oh
had
yeah, we were
this,
hanging out. Yeah.
Flemish sour ale. It's made in Belgium just for this one place in Philly. It's like one of the best things I've ever tasted. It's so good.
I'm glad you had a great night out.
Do you like sour beers?
I don't drink much, unfortunately. Or I guess maybe fortunately, depending on how you count it.
I was gonna say that's not necessarily a fortunate or an unfortunate thing. Depends on the town.
I'm running low on
How about
ammo.
you, Lynn? Do you like sours?
I don't know if I've drank much. I usually prefer like darker beers. And I don't really go to bars much. So I haven't tried a whole lot of, I don't know, more I don't even know what you'd call it.
Lid, this is neither here nor there, but do you know if we have any barcades in town?
Well, here's the problem with that. Do you want to play arcade games or pinball machines?
If I want to play arcade games, is the answer no?
If you want to play arcade games, you're gonna have a rough time.
What if you want to play pinball? How is it?
I feel like you don't even need to go to like a bar or a brewery to find a pinball machine. You could find pinball machines at a coffee shop around here.
I am not good enough at pinball to go looking for tables.
Yeah.
When's the last time an established video game franchise had a pinball spinoff? Because that used to be a thing. That used to be, like, especially in the early 2000s. And I feel like we stopped doing that.
Are you talking pinball video games or machines?
Video games.
Because, yeah, I don't know. I mean, either way. You know what? I feel like most of what I've been seeing as far as pinball machines go is, like, pinball machines based on bands.
I guess it's a form of marketing.
Yeah. And movies, but that's always been, like...
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
obviously. That's bread and butter right there. Are they specific albums as much, or is it like...
I don't think so. I think it's like I think you've got shit like, oh, the Foo Fighters pinball, the Weezer pinball.
the Weezer pinball.
The Blue Album pinball.
I don't know for sure if that. I'm pretty sure that's.
The Plinkerton.
Oh God.
You're really satisfied with yourself for coming up with that.
I really am.
You know what? I hope you never get out of this library section now.
Oh no, I know how to get out. I'm just looking for shit to extra shit. I know how to leave. I have been in and out. I just want to go to the next level with more ammo. Eli, you're right. I am very proud about the Plinkerton. You can't see it, but I have a giant fucking grin on my face right now.
You don't get to be happy.
Oh, I do. I'm the guy who came up with the Weezer themed pinball table. Oh, there it is. The Plinkerton. Okay.
You're still laughing at your own joke.
It's not just... I don't know why. It makes me feel... I feel happy right now.
I'm glad for you.
Thank you. Someone has to be. Okay. Alright, next level. I think we'll probably do one more, and then that's... I have this... Oh, this is the level, Lid! This is a good one. This is
what we're talking about.
This is it. This is, yeah. Yeah, this is good luck. Please start infighting. I guess they did well. More rockets, thank you. I could use that health too. And then the stuff over here, I don't think you can get until the end of the level. I could be mistaken though, but yeah. There we go. Yeah, I need that. Let's try and get some infighting going. Look at that, Anna. I love those 2 frames. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, they're still fighting. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. I forgot. It's like, oh, yeah, they have 2 now.
They want you to suffer.
I know. I played Hectic. I can move off. More rockets, welcome. Oh, more rockets is very welcome. And another box. Some more bullets. Hey, Laughing Boy! No more bullets! You'll get that in like 3 months, Lid. Maybe 2.
What are you talking about?
I was making a Looney Tunes reference to one we haven't gotten to yet. Let's get the blue key. You know what? We can save ammo on these. Let's chainsaw. Got ammo. Yeah, that saved a bunch of shotgun ammo that I will undoubtedly need later. God, look at how cool this castle looks. Alright, let's start storming. Alright. More bullets. Yeah, I think the game wanted me to go. Oh boy. I think we can chain gun this guy down. Need the blue key, but we got that. More rockets. How many are we at? 33. That's a good amount. Really, that's not a thing you shoot? You know, that sky effect is really cool. You know what it kind of... Oh, it's got a little parallax. I didn't know that. But you know what it really looks like? Mode 7 floor.
Yeah, that might literally be how they're doing it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no. How much? Oh, we do not have enough plasma. So, chain gun it is. Oh, you're starting to run low on that. Cool.
This whole area is so good.
I hope. Alright, come on.
A lot of skulls.
Lot of skulls. Yeah, so those purple things in classic Doom, they can normally spawn one lost soul at a time. In Doom 64, Midway was like, you know what they need? A second mouth for 2 lost souls instantly.
Yeah, they got real evil with that shit.
They did.
Well, next time, instead of attacking the skulls, you should try to attack...
I'm trying, yeah.
Try to attack the spawners. That just seems like the right thing to do.
Nice. Okay.
True.
Okay.
Just instantly. Okay, we got one of them down. Okay.
They're tanky, too.
Yes, they are.
Unfortunately, they are.
They're basically the most dangerous enemy in this game. Not counting bosses.
As I remember this game being really hard. Shit.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if I replay it on Ultra Violence, I'll just straight up agree with you, but...
I'm playing it
Wait,
on hard.
I didn't say how I played it, though. I didn't say how I played it.
Yeah.
I played it on a Switch.
I'm playing on a keyboard and mouse, but I'm also playing this on hard, so... Can I... How do they want you to...
Yeah, playing this on Switch would be crazy.
I mean, it was... I mean, to be fair... Yeah. To be fair, it was also designed for a controller originally.
And it was on sale for like $1, so I bought it.
Oh, yeah. I mean... I bought it on Steam and then got it for free later on the Epic Game Store, because it's like, yeah, I'll take a second copy of Doom 64.
I mean, like... GoldenEye 007 was also designed for a controller, but there's...
Yeah, true.
I've heard of enough people who play it with a keyboard and mouse, and they're all like, wow, this is a significantly...
I mean, obviously, I'm just saying, but, like, I think it could still work, is more what I was getting at.
Sure.
More bullets, that's nice.
Yeah, like, so there's obviously, you know, I'm gonna replay Metroid Prime soon, and there's also like Halo. So like, there's games that are designed to be like first-person controller, but I feel like you're never gonna get like one of these kind of shooters that is better to play on that.
I mean, Doom has the advantage of not needing to care about your Y-axis, which definitely helps.
Yeah.
Lid, I just had a really funny thought of what might be a perfectly viable controller to play Doom on.
I'm thinking about ways you could be going with this. Where are you going?
The Virtual Boy controller. Is dual D-pad really that much worse than dual analog for something like Doom?
You know, that would probably
I think
be
that
fun.
could work. Sure.
I was thinking you were gonna say, like, what's it called? The Negicon?
What the fuck is the Negicon?
The PS1 racing game controller that you, like, twist.
Oh, yeah, that thing! No, I didn't know. I don't know what that thing's name is. Are you aware of, speaking of bullshit controllers, are you aware of the third party, I think they did one for both Genesis and Super Nintendo controller, where they just got rid of the D-pad and were like, here's a touchpad. This is revolutionary. It's 1993.
Oh yeah,
We don't know
seen
what we're
the
doing.
Genesis one before.
I believe it is the Turbo Touch?
There's no way that thing is.
No, absolutely not. It's like... Because we know... We exist in a world of smartphones. We know touchscreens are not an acceptable replacement for fucking D-pads.
Or just physical buttons in general, because especially with looking at cars a lot recently, I'm just all like, too many of them just want infotainment screens for like everything, which is terrible.
Yeah, because those
for
are,
driver
you
safety.
know, well, yeah, those are like big hunks of metal that can kill people. They should not, you know,
Yeah, I
they
think
should not
even-
be used to infotainment.
Yeah, like even if you're not like a I need my buttons type, it's just actively like I think it's also
Really?
actively like counterintuitive to like, you know, hey, you shouldn't be texting and driving, but here is effectively an auxiliary for your phone that is just built into your car. Like, how fucking retarded is that?
Like as far as like not having too much garbage in the like controls and stuff, like my car's mostly not too bad, but then like it has like phone like buttons for like answering and hanging up calls like built into the steering wheel. It's like
That one decently, like it's been a while. Like it was in my 2013 Altima. I never used it, but the fact that it was there means that I could.
I just can't imagine like getting a phone call and being like, "Yup, let me stop using my hands to steer so I can press this button." Like,
On the steering wheel, I think it's so you can just press it with your thumb.
like that's the idea, but like I feel like I
You can also, in a lot of situations, steer with just one hand.
Yeah, but like I would
Yeah.
never just like naturally keep my hands positioned like that in the first place on those buttons.
I think
To where it wouldn't just be another distraction.
it's counterintuitive for the way in which they teach you how you're supposed to hold the wheel at like 10 and 2. I don't hold it like this, but also I learned on a manual, so it's all like my right hand's
I usually
already
either hold the wheel like that, or I like if I'm just driving like straight for ages, I might kind of hold like with one hand on the underside of the wheel, but like I would never like keep my thumbs anywhere near where the
Wait, hold on. Going back.
Did you see how it hit you when you were way up there?
Yeah, I did. Lid, hold on. You were driving straight during Pride Month?
Hey,
Ha!
hey,
Yo!
Andy. Pride Month is next month here.
What?
What?
That doesn't happen in this city until like July 26th or something.
What are you talking? Well, I have
You're
no...
talking about
real.
a different Pride Month, dog.
That's real.
That's, fucking...
Pride is a month later.
Oh, also, speaking of local news, did you hear how our state got into the local news?
I have an idea.
Would you like to say that idea so that I don't...
I don't. I like video games. I don't want to talk about how fucked the world is, man.
Oh, I'm talking about in the state of Indiana, and this is not the first state. I think Virginia also passed a law like this. For many poor sites, you now need to show legal identification that you're 18 years old.
That's not what I was thinking of.
Oh, what were you thinking of?
I don't want to get into it, man.
Okay.
What? Okay.
No. See, why am I using super shoddy? So now we can.
I need my buttons, man. I need my buttons. I like to push things and they do a specific thing.
Yeah.
I don't like menus.
I don't like when you press a button and it makes a Rube Goldberg machine start. Pressing the button should just do the thing.
Going back for a second, do you guys have any stupid controllers that you think about or like, man, that's a really stupid fucking controller? You know what we need to talk about? I feel like we because it passed so quickly and it's outside of maybe Eli past all of our times, but it was really funny in hindsight that Sony was going to make the PS3 controller that for like a hot minute. You know what I'm talking about? The boomerang?
What was going
yeah.
on?
No, there was another. I thought there was another controller that actually basically just did that design.
Almost certainly, but it's like a probably a no-name, like, third-party controller.
Well, yeah, so that's what it was, and not, like, as someone as big as Sony, you know, right? But,
if it's the next level, if the next level...
Not that I thought about this topic very recently, but the last one that I was kind of like, man, I really hated this controller was the Genesis.
Really?
Alright, let's fucking go for it.
First off, yeah, go for it. This room is so fun.
And I don't have full health or great ammo supplies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're fucked on ammo, I mean...
I have a good shotgun, but I don't have great everything else.
On Maker, even if you switch to BFG...
So, for context, Eli, this room spawns in a bunch of homing projectiles that are nasty. It doesn't seem as bad as I remembered it, but I've never played it on this version before. Okay, where's the...
I think you just know how to strafe, so... Yippee.
Where's the blue key?
I think the caveat, and we might...
Oh, there it is! There they are.
We might have had this conversation specifically, where, like, the caveat was, well, if you're designing it for kids, maybe it's not as bad. But I look at that controller, and I'm all like, dude...
Oh, that's nice! Hiding the arachnotrons in the dark.
I feel like they're, like... I mean, like, I guess, right, like... We had stuff like the Duke around that time. We had stuff... Like I honestly never really thought the PlayStation controller, like the DualShock 1 and 2, were that ergonomic. But I feel like with the boomerang, like, zero thought had to have been put into what will this feel like in a person's hands. Like,
yeah, and
look at
like
our cool, wacky aesthetic.
Like, you would think that, like, especially by that point, because it's like, we were kind of, maybe not by PS1, but by, like, PS2, like, they had kind of, like, already figured out, like, decently, like, you know, like, all right, here's, like, how a button scheme should be, here's, you know, like, intuitivity.
Was the DualSense the first time a Sony controller had triggers, or do they still not have?
DualSense.
DualSense is the, or just like not buttons on for L2 and R2, like dedicated.
Yeah, they've had analog triggers since DualShock 3. I think actually technically, the PS2's buttons.
Well, DualShock 3 or the DualSense, because those are technically different controllers.
The DualSense is the PS5
triggers
controller. You're thinking of the 6-axis.
6-axis, thank you. Yes.
So, yeah, the triggers have been analog for a while, but I think PS2 had also analog buttons, which doesn't meaningfully do much, but
yeah,
it's a it's a thing that's there that people noticed over the years.
You know what? Why am I even bothering?
An MGS2 and nothing else.
I mean, okay, but did it actually matter?
Stuff, but like
that's my question. Is like, okay, like, I'm glad that you have analog buttons for your technology, but are you doing anything with it? Because otherwise, I don't care, honestly. Because a button, like, it's just a button actuation at the end of the day, just on off. At least with, like, the triggers, that makes sense. Like you can do hard acceleration, etc. I remember that being like a decent point of conversation whenever like the port for Halo, like the PC ports for Halo were more active, because you could do like a lot more dynamic movement with the twin sticks, etc. And then like they had to actually like tweak exactly how you can crouch in Halo Reach, because you had to move like a certain speed before you could like just crouch and move at the same time.
Okay.
And then on like on keyboard, it's just you move at full speed or you don't. And then you straight up just could not crouch walk.
Oh,
like,
fuck this.
So we had like that
God, fuck this level.
thing. John Romero ass level. Do I feel like getting fake mad at the N64 controller? Not really.
It's fun.
Yeah, I also said fake mad.
You know what we
I
can
don't
get
actually hate it.
kinda mad at for being worse than it should be? The N64 controller is better than it should be on paper. You know what's a controller that's worse than it should be on paper? Dreamcast.
I don't think I've touched a Dreamcast controller in 15
I'd have to go to my bestie's crib for that shit, and it's been a while since I last played on their Dreamcast. Last time I went over there, we played I think it was like Sonic Riders, and it wasn't even their system. I'm not good at that game, by the way.
I mean, that game has a very high learning curve, so I get it.
I just remember getting faded to shit, and I was just running into walls the whole fucking time.
I can't tell if I can actually shoot these Arachnotrons or not and deal damage.
I don't know, especially
wait.
playing on, having played CE on original hardware semi-recently. I don't know, when I look at the Dreamcast controller, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no, the Xbox controller was a direct continuation of that.
Right, yeah, so I look at that and I'm all like, oh. I mean, I don't love it, but I don't. It's like whatever.
Eli, you know what's a crazy thing to think about that I don't think people address enough with controllers?
What's that?
The N64 is totally a 6-button controller. They never used the term.
Yeah, with the C button. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a kill. Problem is, like... It's very hard, like, because your super shotty goes through a bunch.
I feel like if there had been more 2D games on the N64, you might have seen more use the controller in a sort of more Sega 6-button way.
Yeah.
That and it's this weird thing where because the C buttons are directional, like even though that, like I guess there's some argument to be made that like a game like Donkey Kong 64 kind of uses them in that way, but like it's not.
Would you say Ocarina of Time uses them that way?
I don't know. I've never played that game with an N64 controller.
Sure, but you can approximate and be like, I know, like...
I mean, I think that the fact that it's just on the HUD the entire time is much better than just having to remember, oh yeah, I need to crouch and hit C right to throw a coconut bomb or whatever.
And then I need to go hang out with Kazooie alone.
Oh yeah. Fuck that game.
There is,
And there it is.
there is hate in Lid's heart for Banjo-Tooie.
What were they thinking?
What were they thinking? They weren't.
They were
Or-
thinking,
yeah,
look at how
exactly.
they were thinking, look at how big of environments we're getting on the N64. Isn't this so impressive? And the answer is kinda yeah, but like, look at what you filled it with, or didn't fill it with. There we
They
go.
made the biggest platformer with the least level design.
Yeah, that's kind of what I get.
How far
yeah.
did you get in that game, Lid?
The most recent time I played it, I know I beat the carnival boss. I don't know.
World-wise, like, give me a number.
I don't know. It's like third or fourth, maybe. I don't know. Especially since like that game, like, because it's what it is, like all the levels connect pretty organically. You know? It's not like where you're jumping into the puzzles.
It is funny that, like, I think they have said that the expansion pack wasn't for that, but it is funny that, like, oh, DK64 will just constantly crash if you leave it on for long enough. It literally cannot handle being itself.
You know, say what you will about, you know, Banjo-Tooie Somewhere Fun. It's pretty cool when you put the elevator back in front of the train.
What did Eli say?
He made a joke about the Firelink Shrine elevator.
Oh,
They call it
okay.
a Grunty Link in Banjo.
Yeah, Grunty Industries, fine. I get it, yeah.
Grunty Link
I mean, I've
Shrine.
taken that elevator, so I get that reference, but...
I don't
Perhaps
think
it's
any
fun,
of the
it's funny.
shortcuts in Banjo.
No, they're not. That's the thing. Is like it's interconnected, but not in a way that like feels good. So it doesn't even do the thing that it's supposed to, like. do
Well, that's
right.
because are you controlling a vehicle? No. Then this rare game probably doesn't feel good.
I think Banjo-Kazooie feels good.
I think Kazooie feels fun. Like, it's not bad. But it's, you know... Like...
Okay, Mr. Sonic Adventure.
What'd you say?
I said, okay, Mr. Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. No contest. No fucking contest. Like, it's not even close. But also, like, even if you're just looking at what that goes for, it's like, compared to Spyro or Mario 64, no. Like, it's fine. There are definitely much worse controlling collectathons that gen. God damn.
I'll get you more. I won't mess up.
I would say Crash, but that's also not really a fair comparison since Crash has much simpler controls. Like, you don't have a bunch of techniques to
I would not say that. I don't really think.
I would say Crash 3. Like, Crash 1's kind of stiff, but, like, once you get, like,
I
slide
only
jumping
played
down,
Crash
that feels
2.
pretty good. Alright, now!
Oh, here.
Lid, you know what hell we have wrought. This is the easy part of the level. Like, everything up to now, this has been fine. Well, maybe getting to this fucking... Why are those little bits there to make getting in and out even harder? Why'd you do that, Midway? Anyway. Now look at this. Look at this shit. You come out, fucking arachnotrons everywhere. Oh, I don't have plasma to be wasting it like that. Oh, imps and shadow imps can infight. That's cool. We want that. Oh, this isn't quite as bad as I remember it being. Maybe it's because I still managed to have the extra health. Oh, thank God. I remember it being like... No, it's that room. That's the room I remember. I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. I think it's about now is the time it's about to get... Oh yeah! This fucking courtyard! Look at this shit! Look at this! What is this? I mean, yeah, but this is the closest Doom 64 gets to being Plutonia.
So, I'm noticing something.
Yeah.
There are a lot of enemies.
There sure are!
Now, I'm going to assume that these enemies, based on their number, are not that tough. Because there's so many.
Oh no, these are relatively
more,
dangerous enemies on their own as well.
I see.
Yes.
So,
Welcome to Plutonia.
Yeah, no,
you're
this
saying
is...
that they're evil.
Yes, I would say that. I would say that.
It's
You might
evil.
even say
I mean,
that I'm
not
in
gonna
hell
lie.
right now.
You're in hell.
Fucking dodging. Fortunately, one thing that Doom does have is it's very easy to get two enemies to shoot at each other instead of you. Also, I do think there's the... Fuck you! What do you mean lost souls right now? Oh, suck my dick. Alright, okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's grab that. And then there's still, like, look at all these assholes up here. Oh, thank God. Grab that. We have way more shotgun ammo. We'll just... Woo! Okay. Alright, alright. It's all downhill from here, folks. Now, I think, yes. They knew. That's why they put this shit in here. Because they're like, we're sorry. Have a full max health and armor.
Just like the end of episode 4.
Yeah, yeah. How do you get up there again? Is it like...
You jump. Don't you have a jump button?
Yeah! Definitely, that's how Doom works. It is very nice in Source Ports where it's like, I will use... Oh, yeah. No? Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Oh, we didn't do it fast enough. Oh, wait, you can do it from in here. Excuse me? Game? Wait a minute. No. Do you have to... Okay. Okay, yeah, I got it.
There we go.
quite. Alright, there we go. Almost done. Now I just gotta... Oh, did we flip the switch? Because there was a switch in the center that I don't see anymore. Ooh, bullets. Or shells. At least this level's very short. I'll give them that. Oh, and if you try and run in here, yeah, there's imps just for fun. I'm missing something. Oh, yeah, teleporter. Okay. More bullish. Alright.
I do hope that those rumors about them adding...
I forgot that this was here. PS3 emulation to PS5?
Yeah. It's like, on one hand, I hope that that's real. On the other hand, it's kind of like... What?
I forgot that they... Fuck you! Oh, wait, okay,
How are they
They're
gonna
gonna be
do
added
it?
all.
Can the
They're gonna be, like,
Arachnotron
doubling
shoot please, so that I can... There we
They're
go.
doubling the PS5 library when they add the PS3 games. It's gonna go from 0 to 0.
Yeah, they're gonna add twice as many no games. But
What-
it's like, what are they gonna put? Right, like if they're gonna just trickle them out the way that they've been doing the classics catalog. Right?
I think
like,
the big things that come to mind are Killzone, Resistance, the PS3 Ratchets, and Infamous are the big examples.
They should add the PS3 game install so people can play the good games.
They should.
they should add that and let it run at a decent fucking frame rate.
Well, sure. Yeah.
They should do that with Bloodborne as well, but they're not doing that.
Yeah. It's just like I feel like there's a good chance, given how some of the classics that they've been adding. I feel like even though like it seems like it would be nice to have, I feel like there's a good chance that they just add boring games.
Yeah. There were PS3.
really-
Lid, can you look up how many siphon filters were on the PS3?
I want to say not many. I thought they were.
That is true, yeah. I think they mostly died off after PS2, but I don't remember when they died
I
off.
think there were some PS1 ones.
I have a possible hot take. Like, I don't want to give any like CEO too much credit, but I think that if Sean Layden had stayed on, we would have had a Bloodborne on PS5 now.
There
Yeah.
was zero
Again, the
like,
part of the thing that I don't want to be too nice or harsh to Sony is that like we're still in like the new leadership is still figuring out priorities and dealing with decisions made during the Ryan era, and it's like it's too early to really know what Sony's game plan is. I think actually the tighter spread of the base shotgun here is better, because I feel like that's something that I'll give Doom 64 here. There's a lot more reasons to use the base shotgun over the super shotty than there is in Doom 2. Especially with Lost Souls only being one shotgun. Like, there's a lot more enemy types that are only one. Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! And are they gonna do the Hitler thing? Oh wait, let me fucking assholes. Do I have... That simplifies things. God bless Lost. God bless the big fucking gun. Could you hit the arachnotrons with your homing projectiles, please? Fuck off! Come on! You know what would be really fucked? If you were like, oh man, I can't wait to get out of here so I can escape from these homing projectiles. And then you fucking saw the fucking Dingus brothers over here. You know what's very funny, Lib? This qualified as the boss of episode 1. And in here it's just like, here's a cute little combat encounter. Alright, that's a good place to wrap things.
Yup.
Bloodkeeps, that's such a doozy. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to save after the start of levels. I should have been doing that. Oh well, didn't come up, so we're fine. Anyway, thank you everyone for stopping by. If there's anyone even here. I'm just gonna do a raid, Eli, because I know you're watching. I'm gonna send you off, Eli, to the greatest game of all time.
Huh?
We're gonna do a little raid to the best game of all time.
What's the best of all time?
Luigi's Mansion 2, of course.
That's not
Awful.
the best game.
Evil dies tonight.
I still can't believe that both times they released that game, nowhere around Halloween.
That is true. Very true. Alright, we're heading off.